Behind these cold steel bars lies a world few dare to imagine. A world of silence, secrets, and suffering. In the United States, nearly 20,000 women are locked away in 473 prisons, invisible to most, forgotten by many. But what happens inside is far more disturbing than you've ever heard. Chrisa Pike, once a teenage girl in love, now the youngest woman on death row. Her crime? She smashed another girl's skull into the pavement out of pure jealousy, then kept pieces of the victim's bone as a souvenir. She's not the only one. There are 52 women awaiting execution, each with a story darker than the next. But death row is just the surface. What lies beneath is a prison system steeped in abuse. March 2022, Oakland, California. The FBI storms a women's prison after whispers of a chilling secret. The warden himself ran a sex ring from inside. He promised transfers and early releases, only if the women gave in to his demands. What he delivered instead: threats, punishment, and perversions so vile they can't be unheard. Candy canes. He used them as weapons, sticking them in the most private, vulnerable places. When women complained, he stripped them of everything. Or worse, sent them to more dangerous prisons as punishment. In 2024, he was sentenced, only 70 months in prison. The prison? Shut down. The trauma lives on in 605 transferred inmates. Across America, male guards roam women's dorms, watching them undress, commenting on their bodies, offering hygiene products, food, or visits in exchange for sex. It's not just disgusting, it's systemic. 2019, Georgia. Tiana Hill told them she was pregnant. They laughed, mocked her, ignored her, until the day she screamed in labor. Shackled by her stomach, wrists, and ankles, she gave birth on a filthy jail floor. They wrapped her newborn in a dirty sheet and wheeled her to a hospital, still handcuffed. 5 days later, on her birthday, Tiana was told her baby had died. In 2021 alone, imprisoned women gave birth 753 times, nearly half by C-section. 3 babies didn't make it, and behind those numbers are stories just like Tiana's. Then there's Dr. Nazir, fired in New York after 4 patients died under his care. Bankrupt, banned. He fled to Georgia and lied his way into a new job, treating female inmates. He misdiagnosed, mistreated, and blocked access to hospitals, all to save the prison money. His reward, a pay raise. 10 months later, 9 women were dead. Cancer, infection, heart failure. And yet, he was never charged. He moved on to New Jersey to start over again. Even behind bars, there's a hierarchy, a war. Gangs rule the halls. Bloods, Crips, Latin Queens, MS-13. Chita Cooper, a Blood, attacked her cellmate over food, biting off part of her ear. Later, she held a woman at knife point, demanding she call her mom and wire $10,000. Her threat? A sharpened toothbrush, shoved into her private area if the money didn't arrive. 2020 год. Selena Holmes, 25 years old, fell in love with a con. Arthur Carfield was behind bars for robbery, but his real hustle was just beginning. Using a smuggled phone, he impersonated a billionaire and scammed a bank out of $1 million. With the money, he bought a mansion, a Lamborghini, and gifted Selena a penthouse and a Mercedes-Benz. But it didn't stop there. Arthur ordered a hit on a man stalking Selena. Selena drove the getaway car. 9 bullets later, the man was left paralyzed. Selena got 15 years. Arthur got 135 months in federal prison. Locked up, Selena still found a way. She seduced a prison counselor, paid him $1,000 a week to smuggle in perfume, drugs, and meth. April 28th. They searched his car. They found 17.5 grams of meth, marijuana, lip gloss, pop rocks, and 2 red bandanas. He was arrested, She was thrown into solitary, transferred, forgotten. Her release date? September 2035. These aren't just statistics. These are lives, lost in a system designed to forget them. They were silenced. But now, you've heard their stories. What will you do with the truth? Kindly share your comments, subscribe, and like for more real-life stories.